You ready for some fishing? Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. We're here on the showroom floor at Old Chevy Cadillac in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And on today's show, we're gonna be going up to Lake Tenkiller and we're gonna be doing some sight fishing. Now what I mean by sight fishing, folks, is that we're gonna be looking at them eye to eye. So you guys stay tuned. I'm Mark Goins and you're watching Hooked on Fishing. Stop in there for you're gonna come back. Be real still. Got her. Oh, he got a bad spot. And I'm in a bad place. Oh, off she went. I'm in a bad place here. I got cables between my legs and one at my throat. Oh man, too much fun. I seen him coming after that. I seen him coming after it. Yes, sir. Oh boy, this fish is ready to, sure ready to spawn. That fat thing. Throwing the old spook in the shade around these boat docks. Boy, sometimes it's hard to beat. Sometimes these old fish will stage, getting ready to spawn. They'll stage around these old docks, and a lot of them, they live up under these docks. Oh, got him, got him. Spot. Come up here, big spot. Yes, sir. Oh, you got you a face full of them hooks, too. Look at that fat dude. Wow. Spotted bass. Adios. In the shade on the corner of the dock. Some of these old spots like that, like running, kind of like smallmouth, they'll run in a wolf pack. You may catch 3 or 4. Got him. Come up here, buddy. You looked at it one too many times. One too many times. Got tired of that being in your house, didn't you? Old male largemouth there. He's a guarding the house. Away he goes. Yeah, he looked at it one too many times. He said, I'm tired of this in my living room. It's got to go. So I think I'll just eat it. Ooh. Get on that side. Got him. Oh, this has brought some line with him. Another little chunk. And this one brought a whole pile of fishing lines somebody's thrown in the water. That's a bad deal right there. Not good. I believe he's getting pissed, don't you? Got him, got him. Yeah, he went after it one too many times. One too many times. That's a nice black right there. I tell you what, that mustad hook, when it buries up, it's got them. There's a nice one. You ought to see Mama though. Mama's a whole lot bigger than Daddy is. Away he goes. That's too much fun. Too much fun. Both of these fish, there's a male and a female. Both are up there. The male, he was really aggressive, but the female, she would just kind of sit back, hold back. A lot of times when they're up there like that, paired up, sometimes you can catch the female. Sometimes the female will run up there and she'll be the first one that eats it, but usually it's always the male because he's always going to be more aggressive. But the female's she's a lot bigger than he is. Sometimes you can catch both of them. Oh, she's spinning on it. She's sure wanting to. That's a nice spot. Got her, got her. Come aboard. What a fat little Kentucky. I mean, a fat Kentucky. Couldn't stand it. White crawdad. Look at that fat thing. Red eyes, orange. Alrighty, I'll let you go. Away she goes. Oh, there goes the other one, gonna run her off. Hey, you're down here in my pad. That was cool. Some of these fish are locked on the beds. They're locked on so hard. Some of them won't even bite. I mean, you can just put it right in front of their face and they'll sit there and look at it. But there's some of them that will. Got him, man. God, he's digging. He's digging. Oh, I foul hooked him. I foul hooked him. I sure did. I foul hooked him. Boy, that happens sometimes when you're sight fishing. It sure does. That's why when we're tournament fishing, they always got to make sure that the fish is caught in the mouth. But sometimes when you catch one and he eats it and he spits it out on the bed, he spits it out so fast. See you, buddy. They spit it out so fast, and when you jerk, a lot of times it jerks into the side of them, and you accidentally catch one. That's the first one I've actually foul hooked in a long time. But it happens once in a while. You know, there's not really Nothing you can do about it. It's just one of them deals. Now, if that would have been a tournament situation, I would have had to throw that fish back because it was foul hooked. And that happens, you know. It's just part of it. But it's still lots of fun. Got her now. I got her. That's a good one too. That's a good fish right there. Come here, come here. I got you. I got you. How about that one? That's a nice fish there. I think that's a big old male. That's exactly what that is. Big old male fish. Okay, big boy. I'll let you go. See you, bud. Wow. That fish was on a really, really deep bed, and the way the wind's blowing, I could not hardly see the fish at all. So I had to just go by feel. It bit a while ago, and I messed around, and it was too late, and I missed the fish, but I was ready this time. That's what you gotta, you know, sometimes when you're fishing these real deep beds like this and you can't hardly see real good, you gotta go by feel. I mean, you can see the real light spot down there where the bed is, and then if you can get your bait down there to it and move it around, a lot of times that fish will eat it. But there you go again, you gotta go by feel. And that's what happened. That fish ate it, and I felt him swimming off with it. And he got a surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Uh-oh, she's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. Got her. Got you now. Well, look at how that old mustache got her buried up way in there. God, dog. There we go. That's not a bad fish right there. Chunk. All right, I'll put you back. In you go. Away she went. She didn't like that at all. Well, folks, as you can see, we had a great day up on Lake Tenkiller sight fishing. It's one of my most favorite ways to fish. But before we go, here's a few things that you're going to need if you're going to sight fish. You're going to need a good quality pair of polarized sunglasses. You're going to need a set of power poles, and you're going to need a lot of patience. Be sure and hit the like and also the subscribe button below, and we'll see you back here again next time.
Thanks for watching this week's Hooked on Fishing with your host, Mark Owens. Be sure and join Mark again next week at this same time. Hooked on Fishing with Mark Owens. Brought to you by the following fine sponsors: